Hey, what's going on? Red Devil women's basketball. This is the video explanation of Phase 5 of your off-season program. Welcome, first years. This is officially kind of you guys joining, everyone doing the same thing. First years, this is going to look fairly similar to what you just completed. All returners, this is going to look very similar to what we kind of started the year with. As we're working back through things. Kind of like I said before, my goal was to go along a path where we brought you up to almost right before season, drop back down, and then try to peak again right before season. Biggest difference this time around, all of these phases are going to be 4-week blocks instead of 3-week blocks. That fourth week sometimes it is like a pseudo kind of deload on certain things. I've done this program on myself, kind of went through yours, changed the volumes a little bit. Since you've all gone through that high volume thing, my thought was this time around you can increase the intensity a little bit. So for, say, your tempo goblet squats, most of you guys were using like a 30-pound dumbbell or so and going for a full minute. Now we're only going to be going for about 30 seconds, so hopefully that dumbbell, instead of being 30 pounds, is now maybe 40, 50, something like that. So it should still be challenging, but my goal is a little bit heavier on the weight and then a little bit less on the kind of reps volume, that type of thing, trying to get the changes that way. This phase will go back to our typical high-low model of lifting and the kind of sprint technique stuff on our high days, and then our low days are going to be the tempos and aerobic plyometrics. Hopefully this document is a little easier to read than when I sent them to you in the spring. It's basically laid out by each day what you're supposed to do. So Monday has linear acceleration followed by the lift. It's like 2 pages long, 2.5 pages long, just because of the formatting. Tuesday's super short because it's just tempos and aerobic plyometrics. Wednesday's long again. This is the phase where you guys have the wall drills. Reminder, wall drills don't make you faster, they kind of teach you position. So the wall drills are not meant to be this super taxing hard thing. Effort is not necessarily what I'm going for, trying to put forth a 1,000,000% effort and get really tired doing it. The wall drills are meant to teach you technique, so the quality is important there. So your effort, instead of being physical effort, is more of a mental effort, trying to make sure you're doing the correct things. If you're not sure what proper technique is, being one of the first years, or if you forgot one of the returners, shoot me an email, text, call, something like that. We can talk through things. There are the videos available for you to look at as well. So we'll get into the program here briefly. Mondays, like I said, is lift. We're going to have the initial kind of circuit that we typically do with a jump, a scoop toss, and farmer's walks appear again. And then our main kind of focus that day is going to be the goblet squat tempos. Like I said, it's only 30 seconds instead of a minute, so hopefully weight goes up a little bit from what you guys were doing before, as you guys have gotten stronger as well. The rear foot elevated split squats at the end are not tempo anymore. I've tried to keep it only 1 tempo-based exercise per day. 2 just got a little ridiculous when I was going through it. Tuesdays is your aerobic plyometrics and tempos. First years and returners, just a reminder, those are about 60 to 70% effort. So you should be a little bit tired during those, but you should not be gassed. Those are not all-out sprints. Those are kind of low days recovery, active recovery-based days. Your active recovery between sets, you could hop on a bicycle, you can go for a nice slow jog, you can walk around, something that keeps your heart rate active, but it's not adding to the stress of the workout. Wednesday is a top-end speed day, wall drills, and then your other technique drills, and then your lift. Instead of doing tempo push-ups, we have a bench press tempo. So you're going to come down for 3 seconds, back up for 3 seconds, a barbell. Once again, instead of a full minute, it's only 30 seconds there. As we continue into Thursday, that's going to be the aerobic plyometrics and tempo runs again, same exact thing as Tuesday. And then Friday gets back into linear acceleration, your wall drills, technique stuff, and then lift again. The main kind of focus there is the split squat tempos. We're going 24 seconds, which is roughly 4 reps on each side, moving up to 30, and then you can see kind of how it progresses there throughout the 4 weeks. First years, just clarification on tempos. Your goal is to count nice and slow, going down 1, 2, 3, back up 1, 2, 3. You never want to lock out at the top, and you never want to touch your knee to the ground or sit and rest in the bottom. It's supposed to be constant tension up and down the entire time. And then Saturday is the usual, just cardiac output, just something very low impact. You can bike, you can swim, jog, anything that's low level, row machine. Goal is to keep that heart rate between 120 and 150. If you have a Fitbit, something like that to track it, awesome. If not, it's probably lower than you think. It should not be a super challenging workout. This is, once again, an active recovery. We're trying to get some cardiac, some heart changes there, lowering resting heart rate, going after physiology that way. So it's not supposed to be super taxing. The only other thing that I wanted to add is if you guys are playing basketball, which I'm sure you are, on any of these given days, try to take something out of the program. It doesn't mean that basketball takes the place of everything unless you're out playing pickup for 2-3 hours. Then obviously you have nothing left to do the workouts that day. These workouts are written as if you weren't doing anything else on them. So with playing on top of stuff, you just have to take a little bit out here and there. If you're not sure what's too little or too much to add or take out, once again, just let me know. We'll try to talk through things. It's going to be kind of an individual case-to-case basis. But as always, if you guys are having any issues, please give me an email, contact me, let me know what's going on. Hopefully all of your summers are going well. You're making lots of money. You're going on some wild vacations and preparing to come back and win the conference this year. Best of luck, guys. I look forward to seeing you at the end of summer. Thanks. Bye.